Alright, welcome back. You missed an embarrassing moment from Derek, but because it wasn't on camera, it's fine.
Oh, God.
But we figured mostly what we need to do. Kinda. Whatever.
Fucking cares.
We should be able to get it.
This is when the game still thought it was a platformer, but the platforming controls aren't as good as you want them to be a platformer.
Oh, so Devil May Cry.
Yes.
Nothing says good platforming game like third-person camera that changes depending on where you're standing in the world as you jump from platform to platform. And your controls are camera dependent.
Oh, I found it. Wow, look what you found. Nice going. We can save Alice. Don't be so sure. She might be innocent. But what about you? What do you mean by that? You stole her heart! I gained the power of ice. I can now use the power of blizzard.
The power of Ice Ice Baby.
Ice,
Doom,
ice,
doom, doom,
baby.
doom, doom, doom.
Ice, ice, baby.
Doom, 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 doom. Ah, goddamn, we just got copyright claimed. Every time. We're just too accurate.
We're just too good.
Those are the... I gotta admit, I do like those in the game rooms, where he's just Aaron Two Perfect Hansen jokes, where he'll like sing a song and it won't really be on key, it'll be like hella off, and Danny's just like, oh, we're gonna get copyright claimed because you're singing it too perfect.
I appreciate that.
It's so good. I like their attempt of doing outdoor areas in this game, where they just legit made boxes. And like, once you get up to the top, you could just see the seam in the fucking tree line.
Damn it, Goofy.
Donald, Goopy.
Fire!
Fire! Yeah.
Go away. Get out of my fucking vision.
I don't think you could vision this anyways, because your camera is non-existent.
Dude, yes. Just yes.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Sora! Donald! Goofy!
Donald.
Blooper!
Bloopers.
Doubles!
It's my favorite Disney character. Skabingles.
Skabingles! Skabongles!
Skabongles. I forget, have you ever been to Disneyland / World?
Yeah, a long time ago, yes.
Okay, then we're in the same boat. I feel like I might have asked this question before, but it's like... Last time I went to a Disney World was when I was like 6 or some shit, or like 7. And all I can remember about it was that I didn't like the Haunted Mansion because it was too scary for me.
It was too spooky.
Too spooky for me.
Do not speak to the defendant. Who are you? I'm Sora. I'm Goofy, and that's Donald. Pleased to meet you. Blah 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 blah.
If there is one thing that did get me with that, though, is in the Haunted Mansion ride, at the end, they put the ghost in the seat with you.
That's pretty crazy.
And as a child, I was like, how the fuck did they do that? Which then left to an obsession as an adult to be like, how the fuck did they do that? And now I know how they do it. It's with mirrors and lights.
Mirrors.
Yeah.
Show me what you found. Here's your evidence. That's certainly a lot of evidence, but I'm still not impressed. Cards! Bring forth the evidence! Get it?
One extra piece of evidence just appeared for no reason.
Checking all of them will be only waste of time. Choose one you wish. What? After all, the club will attract you? Choose one box.
Which box? Derek, which box?
I don't actually think it matters. I'll choose this one.
There are no wrong answers. That one was hauntless.
What in the world was that? That's your evidence. Alice's. Silence! I am the law! Anyone who defies the queen is guilty! That's crazy!
29.
Seize the watch. Thank you.
Article Subsection 9, Subsection D, the government is allowed to fuck whoever they want.
Basically. Cards!
Swing that chain down. Maybe you should deal with the guy.
They
who's stopping
respawn.
you. I get you. I mean, we should probably just move the guy who's like you don't need to kill him. You just need to move him away from hitting you with the spear every time you try and.
They all die.
It's like, I'm gonna try and lower this gate, and it's just like, insert spear in asshole, and they're just like, no!
Sora!
Oh my god, I was at work last night, and I was like, on a lunch break, and people in the room, there was two girls having a conversation. I don't even know what the fuck they were talking about, but it got to the point where they were just like, she's like, yeah, so I pulled my pants down and shoved my ass up against the glass of the window. Just for my friends, just moon my friends, and then she's like, and the worst part is they didn't even see it, so I got cold ass for nothing, and I just left. And as I was walking out, I'm like, this is the weirdest and yet most accurate conversation I think I've heard all day. I just walked away.
What? Tell me you said that to him, because that would have
Yeah,
been
no,
great.
I said that directly to him as I was leaving the room.
That was beautiful. She's not there!
Oh my god, she is a level 9
She must
wizard.
She must have been kidnapped. You fools! Find the one who's behind this! I don't care how! Oh!
You just like jump up the platform and stab the queen in her throat with your keyblades.
Sometimes
I am the new ruler of this land.
sometimes excessive violence is really what we need.
It's...
Oh, I got the ability to see characters' health bars now. But I can't equip it yet. Unless I remove dodge roll. But I want the ability to see.
I feel like dodge roll is probably more practical. You on? You got the equipment jackpot. You now win all gambling games. It's just like, I guess I'm going to Vegas.
I'm going to Vegas, boys!
See ya.
Dude, imagine if the world worked like an RPG, I would just up my luck stat to maximum over all other stats and then just go live in Vegas.
Yes.
Eat free. See ya.
Because I'm a professional gambling man. And you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk
get the
away,
fuck out!
and know when to run for your life. That song, by the way, is the weirdest song ever to me.
No one to fold him, no one to...
It's just a song about how to gamble. That's all the song is just like a long list of things you should know if you're gonna try and gamble for a living.
It's very funny.
Like, that part ends and then it immediately goes into the next verse, which is, you don't count your money when it's sitting on the table. And it's like... I'm like, what is this? This is a weird song.
Music is very weird when you, like, sit down and think about it literally.
Oh god, it really is. I love it when you... I love it because... I love it because the songs that are so very obviously about sex, but people don't realize it
Left,
because
right,
it's
up,
not.
down.
Left, right, up, down. But don't fuck it up. Man.
Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, no, my favorite are the ones that are like very clearly about sex, but like use many innuendos to give the illusion that it's not about sex.
I find those very funny.
Because I was talking to one. It was like a Red Hot Chili Pepper song. I wish I could remember the name of the song right now. But he's like, that's not about sex, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? It's literally a song about filling a hole. It's like, and he's like, wait a minute. He might have a point.
I love when you point things out to people,
And
then they have the right moment.
Yeah.
Because you're like, dude, it's a song about blah. Or you're like, this is how it is. And they look at you and they're like, oh, God.
It's one of the, because I forget who I was talking to, where I was just like, I can't stand modern pop right now. Well, it's actually not right now. This is fucking 5 years ago now. I'm sure the style of music has changed slightly, but
Slightly.
but like at the time, every song that was coming out was about just like it was either about asses, bitches, or fucking bitches in their asses. It was like every pop song right now at the time. I mean, I listened to pop music for just as an experiment. I listened to 108, the poppiest of pop stations.
Oh my god.
For 1 year straight, and I came to the conclusion that every song was a song about sex, a song about bitches, a song about asses, a song about fucking bitches in asses, or a random combination of those three things. And then I was like, I can't listen to this ever again, and I've since from that point refused to listen to any pop music, because it's all garbage.
Yes.
They're
They're hiding everywhere. Find the shadows, turn off the lights.
nice. But yeah, I was like, this is... But yeah, I'm like, this is awful, but I came to the conclusion that every song on the radio was just like a really crappy song about sex. That was just like not even trying to be subtle about it, and then they were just like, I was telling that to someone, they're like, yeah, but music's always been about sex. I'm like, yeah, but at least they were kind of subtle about it in the past.
Chris.
Like now they're not even trying.
I just have one thing to ask you, Chris. Smoke weed every day.
I mean, at least that song's not about sex. It's also not really a song, it's just a line Snoop Dogg says on one of his albums that then someone on the internet converted into a song.
Into a full song,
Yeah.
and it's just him saying it.
Oh, repeatedly forever.
And the best part, Snoop Dogg was alright with it.
Mm-hmm. Dude, of course Snoop Dogg's alright with it. Snoop Dogg is a
Snoop Dogg is a
genius. Dude's a genius and a fucking... He
He's a
has a
legend.
great sense of humor.
He's a legend.
He made I forget what music video, he made a music video and the whole thing is just in the style of fucking OG Pokemon on a Game Boy. Not even a Game Boy Color, just a Game Boy.
Guy's OG.
You know what's the weirdest thing to me about Snoop Dogg though?
What?
So Snoop Dogg is a rapper who's been popular and around for so long that his entire style, his style is the same, but like the industry that birthed him is totally different now, and it's so weird to me because now he does like a whole bunch of acting in like kids shows and makes guest appearances
so
on like
weird.
Disney and like Nickelodeon. He's in like kid movies as voice actors and shit. But fucking, he started in the time period of gangster rap where rappers were literally killing each other to prevent them from getting like enough to prevent them from getting popular enough to overthrow them.
Don't you
He
just...
literally watched another dude kill another dude
It's so weird, though.
in cold blood and then said nothing about it just to not be pinned.
It's so weird, though.
Yeah.
And now he is somebody completely different.
And now he's like the most kid popular rapper there is besides the shitty ones. And like it's like,
It's very weird to me, though.
yeah, no, it's so weird. It's so weird because he's like a happy-go-lucky. He's just a super nice dude who fucking does all these kid shit now and is like super popular with kids, but his stuff is like. Yeah, but like, yeah, no, he grew up in a time period where it was just like, yeah, man, talk to the wrong person, get fucking murphed. Like, fuck you.
I think it's a boss fight in the moment.
Boss fight. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be outside. Or if it's supposed to be like rooms that just look like outside.
Both?
Like, I'm not sure. The Chester Cat has friends on the other side. Wait, wrong movie.
Friends on the other side.
See ya.
Did the Chester Cat even say anything? Or did
Yeah,
this
he
guy
was just
appear?
like, shit's going on, and you're like, what?
Fair enough.
Take that! I'm
You were getting rocked, dude.
Yeah.
You should consider getting less rocked. Go get him. He's open for attack. He's open for a good whack.
Here.
Why do you say it like he's giving it to someone else?
No idea.
Here, into himself. Just use a phoenix down on it. It's a zombie-type creature, so it should just die in one hit. Final Fantasy logic is
There's
good.
there was like one boss I was playing when I was playing one of them, and it was like a zombie dragon thing, and I'm like, oh god, I just killed this thing! And then my buddy was just like, just use the Phoenix down on it, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's try that.
Yeah, it
Instantly kills it, and I'm like, oh. Okay.
Any zombie type enemy or undead type enemy in like Final Fantasy games can just be killed with that instant revive item. Because, you know, they're dead. So reviving them would make them no longer dead.
More dead.
It'd make them alive, which then would make them more dead. Just stand behind the chair, it's perfect cover. That was not behind the chair, Derek. That was not even close to behind the chair. Derek, I'm disappointed in you.
Me too. Oh yeah. Forgot the way that the system works is funny.
Dora, Goopy! Use the power of Pine Sol. That'll defeat him.
Yes!
He doesn't stand a chance to the power of Pine Sol, baby.
That's the power of Pine Sol, baby!
Does anyone ever care what their cleaning product is, though, honestly? No, okay, I didn't think so. I'm like, does it really make that much of a difference if you use the power of Pine Sol or if you're just using Lemon Pledge? Like, does anyone really know or care? Chelsea Cat's just like, look at this crazy shit.
Look at this motherfucker!
How come no one's done a Cheshire Cat cross Sans meme yet?
Good question.
Like, just feels good. I mean, they both answer questions with statements. or more questions. Or riddles.
Sans is a badass.
Sans is pretty sweet. He's the weakest enemy in the game. All his hits only do 1 damage. I think that's my favorite enemy description ever. Weakest enemy in the game, all hits only do 1 damage, but he just barrages you with 1 damage repeatedly. Derek, we could play Undertale, but let's not because the fan base scares me.
It's also can be very difficult.
It's actually, like, not very hard when you go pacifist route. The only thing hard about Undertale is the true ending final boss and then the Sans and the evil run. Outside of that, the game is actually not very hard. It's kind of a pushover game. It's just those two things are... Which is what I would argue is an absurd jump in difficulty and poor difficulty balancing, but that's just me.
That's just Chris's 2 cents.
Yeah.
And by 2, I mean 8 cents.
Yeah. Well, in all honesty, I get why that's poor balance, because that's kind of the point in that case. Is that table spin?
Yes.
Weird. Then again, this is Alice in Wonderland. I should expect nothing less. But I do kind of get the idea of just making one of your bosses like absurdly hard for the story perspective. It just kind of makes sense for it to be like ridiculous. Dude, did you know
Did you know?
that fucking Undertale is the most amazing game ever because it was the first game I ever played that allowed you to talk to your enemies instead of fighting them? And no game has ever done that before because I refuse to look into anything?
Chris, I feel like you're making a point here.
I hate it so much. I hate it whenever people are just like, this game is amazing because it's the only game I know, it's the only RPG I know of where you can talk to your enemies instead of fighting them, and I'm just like, Shin Megami Tensei. Every one of them since 1992 has had this feature.
They don't exist though, Chris.
But because they're not super popular, no one's ever heard of, and it's the most original idea ever.
Chris, this sounds to me like a you problem.
It was really funny. It was like, I had a conversation with someone where they're like, yeah, you can talk to the enemies without fighting them. I'm like, oh, like the Shin Megami Tensei games, and they're just like, the what? And I was like, and they're like, I'm like, yeah, you can do that in Shin Megami Tensei. He's like, I've never seen a game do that before. I thought it was super unique. I'm like, it's not. It's really not.
How's a doorknob to get any sleep?
He just like slams his fist into his mouth. Unlocks it from the other side.
Yes.
Are we finally establishing that Keyblades can open any locks, or did we actually have to get this key?
What was that? Did you hear that? It sounded like something closed.
Meanwhile, the lock's just like...
That's a gummies aren't like any others, no sir. I'm holding on to it. I got a Gravita B piece G.
That was really close there.
I'm aware. Splendid. You are quite the hero. If you are not looking for Alice, she's not here. She's off. Off with the shadows. Into the darkness.
No.
Let's get back to our gummy ship and find... And we might be able to find her in another world. We can get there from using a save point to our return to our ship.
It's a good thing that, like, Rule 34 has never made anything for Alice ever. Or else, this could be a possible thing that they would make things of. But because it's never happened, we're all safe.
Woo! You brought up a good point there, Chris.
Could be a very dangerous time, but because it doesn't exist and has never happened, then we're all safe.
Now we're gonna do the part that everybody loves about this game. No, we're not gonna.
Are we gonna improve our gummy ship, or are we just straight up changing our gummy ship?
We're gonna change the ship, Chris.
Make it look like a fucking X-Wing from Star Wars, because Disney owns that now, so it won't be copyrighted. My favorite gummy ship is the one that doesn't exist. I want the armor back. The possibly sentient armor that was poorly established.
Okay, we're gonna add a scan, Chris.
Just add it... Yeah, there you go. Just add it right to the top of the ship. Just right in the center.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'd enjoy how this controls.
Good?
Great.
Awesome.
No!
How do you make an edit... Okay, there you go. I'm like, how do you make a thing that lets you edit a thing and then not have a free cam look around in 3D? Perfect. Yeah, you don't need that for stability. Just fuck it.
Oh boy.
At least move the antenna to the point that you moved.
Nope!
Alright, well, I tried.
Okay, we're gonna keep editing it though. Okay, Chris, we're gonna... Any more weapons we can throw on there?
I want you to make it look totally not like a penis. Just do that for me.
Nope! That's what we're going with, Chris.
My favorite gummy ship is the one that almost looks like a ship. Wait, are we just done with that world?
We're gonna fly here.
Oh, okay. We're definitely not done with that world, right? We didn't.
No,
get
we
to
are.
the end of
That is it.
What? They just took her and that's the end?
Yep.
Okay. I know she's one of the world lights or whatever. I'm the light bringer. I'm the fucking universe. Did you think we'd come alone? Did I ever tell... We should... If I ever find that game, we're definitely playing it for the show. What is it? The game that came before Resident Evil, but everyone forgets about because it's not Resident Evil. Alone in the Dark, there we go.
I forgot that game existed.
You know, Resident Evil, the first survival horror game, except for Alone in the Dark, which also wasn't the first survival horror game, but whatever.
I don't know what you're talking about, Chris. They were all the first game ever made.
Well, the way it always is if you don't know about it, then it's the first game ever, and the most groundbreaking thing ever, Undertale.
We haven't even spent 10 minutes since you were complaining about that.
I like Undertale. I also like to end the episode. So, we'll see you next time. Peace till then.
Next time, everybody.